Yes, people. So we're going to talk about the hardest position to play in non-league and why. All right. So I want to keep this short and sharp and sweet, but it was a good question. Somebody asked me, Prince, what's the hardest position to play at non-league level right now? And I said to them, listen, the hardest position to play right now in non-league and has been for a while is being as a striker. Simple. And someone's like, no, I don't think it's a striker. I think it's another position. I've said, listen, tell me any team that got promoted at non-league level. I don't care whether it's step 5, step 6, division 1, the prem level, whatever it is. Find me that team that got promoted without a striker that scored 25 goals in that season or whatever to help them get promoted or win the league. I'm telling you, a successful team at non-league level is built on having a 25 plus goal scorer. So that's why being a striker at non-league level, the pressure, the weight, the yoke, the burden that's on your shoulders to ensure that you can't have 2-3 bad games in front of goal, or else the manager's gonna be like, listen, we need to bring in so and so. Yeah, I know a player from step 3, he can come down. You're gone. You understand? You got to be delivering every week. You understand me? And that's the pressure at playing on non-league level, especially as a striker. You have to be deliverable in front of goal. You can get away with being a winger not delivering in front of goal. If you score goals as a winger, that's a bonus. As long as you're getting up, providing assists, if you can add 1 or 2 goals, that's even brilliant. But being a striker at non-league level, just simply output what is your goal record this season. If you're playing like right now, I'll tell you right now, even that's right now, if you're playing as a striker at non-league level and you have not bagged those at least 10 or 12, like I can look right now, the top scorers right now, they're probably on 10 goals plus right now. The best strikers right now are probably on 10 plus goals. The step 3 all the way down to step 6 at least on 10 goals. Obviously, if you've been playing, I don't know, obviously injuries, etc., that come into it. And that's why for me, most of you that are playing as a striker, you have to understand that if you're going to come into this, you have to have the mental, the strength, and also the calmness and the composure to know your spots, the type of finishing, the movement. Are you working on your movement to get you to those positions for you to increase your chances of scoring? Like when I was doing some work with some strikers, he's like, man, I'm not efficient. Like, you know, manager played me 90 minutes, I got dropped next game, I said to him, okay, first one you need to get on point is your energy. What is your energy saying? What's your nutrition? That's why Jamie Vardy was banging out red balls, and he still does to this day, because the amount of energy you need to play as a striker is crazy. You understand me? It is crazy. And that's another thing as well, when it comes to energy, you guys got to choose when to run into those channels. If a centre back is going to kick into the channel, listen, you're not a dog on a leash. Tell him no. You understand me? Not every day track and field. You're not Usain Bolt. And that's another thing as well. When I used to play as a striker, boy, track and field, centre backs would just be lazy, just kicking it into the channels and expecting me to run onto it. You don't be wasting your output just running to those dead balls, because at the end of the day, you're going to get those balls in the corner. All you can do is cut back, etc. Be smart with the movements, and centre backs deliver better balls, but that's another video all by itself. Then you're looking at your energy, nutrition, etc., making sure that you're eating well. Then another thing which I talk about the most is your movement. How much strikers are working on their movement in around the box? You know how much crosses there are in non-league level per game? Listen, if you're not moving in around the box, or your movement around the box is poor, you need to do some work. Watch people like Hernandez. I remember Martinez, Belgian manager. I don't know if he's there still at the time. Former Everton manager. You know him. He only had Lukaku. He told Lukaku, you need to work on your movement. Go and watch Chicharito Hernandez. Hernandez was known for his movement in and around the box. People like Michael Owen, Jermaine Defoe, Robbie Keane, Fox in the box. Those strikers you need to be watching, because they have the sense of smell when the ball's on the drop. Pierre Aubameyang, brilliant player inside the box, 6-yard striker that you need. All right. So you're looking at those sort of strikers you'll be looking at. And another thing as well to add to your game that's also important is the ability to hold up the ball, for the ball to stick to you. You know how much times I've seen strikers that don't cut it at non-league level because the ball can't stick to them? Matter of fact, I think that's probably even first, because when the ball's coming up from a goal kick, or even the midfielder or striker or the centre back trying to break lines and they're trying to give you the ball for you to hold the ball, if you're not able to deal with pressure with centre backs coming from behind you, all right, it's going to be a problem. You got to know how to hold a cup of water and not letting it drop. All right, there's exercise you could do in the gym, deadlift, if you to build those posterior chain remaining deadlift. You want 6 to 3 reps, 4 sets. Okay, power, slow, eccentric, controlled, and explosive. All right, develop those posterior chain, working on your latissimus dorsi, any on your back muscles particularly, because you have to be strong and firm. You understand me? Having a medicine ball, the big one, putting one arm in it, getting one of your friends to pass you the ball, get used to holding on the ball with somebody on you. Like, listen, those stuff you should be working on, because at non-league level, if you can do that, managers will look at you as a very good asset. And our last thing as well is technique, finishing. All right, finishing. You should be doing at least different types of finishes in corners, across goal, chips, first time finishes, 3-touch finishes, so you compose your 2-touch finishes, the lot. All right, so let me know if you think this is not the best position, the hardest position. Let me know your thoughts, and let's keep going.